ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمد عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين وبعد فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدى محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. To proceed, we were reading, Barakallahu Fikum, the explanation of Shaykh Ubaid al-Jabiri, Hafidhahullah, in regard to al-Rajm, in regard to the stoning of the Zani wa Zaniya, because Shaykh Imam Ahmad rahimahullah, he mentioned Shar'iyyatu Iqam al-Hudud, the legislation of carrying out the legal punishment. The legislation of carrying out the legal punishment. Imam Ahmad, he say, وَالرَّجْمُ حَقٌّ وَالرَّجْمُ حَقٌّ عَلَى مَنْ زَنَى وَقَدْ أَحْصَنَهُ. That yes, the rajm, the stoning, is in effect, or is the truth, it is established upon someone that has fornicated after he became muhsin. He say, Imam Ahmad, he went to say, إذا اعترف أو قامت عليه بينة فقد رجم رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم وقد رجمت الأئمة الراشدون. He say, for whoever has confessed, or whoever the proofs has been established upon them that they have fallen into fornication, that he say, indeed the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam during his time, he has stoned people. And likewise the A'immatul Rashidun, they have likewise established the hadd of the rajm. So we reading the text, Barakallahu Fikum, from Shaykh Ubaid al-Jabiri, Hafidhahullah, he defined to us what is al-rajm in the language. Anybody remember what the rajm mean in the language?
It's either linguistically it's a false lie or like a guessing lie.
Right.
But in the Sharia it's the stoning.
Right, the stoning.
To death.
To who?
To the one who has fallen to death.
Yes, to one that fall into fornication, to stone him to death, right? So he missed one definition in the language.
In the language, just like to throw rocks.
Yes, to throw rocks or to throw anything. That was the first one. And then the other one was the second, the guessing lie, or the false guess. Ahsanta. So we mentioned that for the rajm, it has condition. It has condition for the stoning to take place. So he mentioned the first condition is that the person has to be, now, rajm, the condition of rajm.
Person has to be married.
Yeah, meaning muhsin. Yeah, let's say the word muhsin. The person has to be chaste, muhsin. He is to previously be someone that is married. But for that ihsan, that there is four conditions. For that ihsan, meaning to consider a person to be legally married, right, already, or being married or legally married, there is four conditions. Awwaluhum is al-bulugh, that the first one is the individual has to reach the age of puberty. In other words, if a child of 5 years old is married, then we will know that the person that married her is not muhsin. Number 2, Mukhtar. Yes, the person has to have al-aql. He has to be sane. If the person marry a majnoon, if a man that is sound in his mind, he marry a person that is majnoon, that will not make him muhsin. طيب. So number 3, al-hurriya, the person has to be free. He cannot be a slave, or she cannot be a slave. If a man marry a slave, طيب, and fall into fornication, then this is not barakah. He will not have the legal punishment of the one that is regularly married with all the condition and fall to fornication. And number 4 is
the marriage has to be consummated.
that yes, the marriage has to be consummated. The person, that they have to both consummate the marriage. So if any one of these is missing, then the ruling will be lifted. Then the ruling will be lifted. Ahsantum. Naam. So therefore, ash-shartu thani. So the second condition in here, in regard to what? In regard to the rajam. Yes, the stoning. In regard to the rajam. The second condition in regard to the rajam, Shaykh Ubaid al-Jabiri, may Allah Jalla wa Ala give him good in his life and thereafter, he say, تكون أما بشهادة أربعة من المسلمين العدول يشهدون على أن ذاك من الرجل. He say دخل في ذاك من المرأة. He say نكن والظاهر معروف عند الجميع. And he is speaking, barakallah fiqh, he say, we are mentioning it, but what is, and we saying it openly like this, but what is understood, what is meant is understood by the people. He say, the first is that an takuna amma bi shahadati arba'a. So the second condition is whether by what is called al-bayyina, establishment of proofs, right, of proofs, or al-i'tiraf, or the individual come and confess, right? These are the two to be considered as the second condition. Imma the person, the proofs and evidence has been established, or al-i'tiraf, meaning the person come in and confess. So he mentioned wal-bayyina, as far as the proofs, wal-bayyina, as far as the proofs, he say either that there is four witnesses, or there are four witnesses from the Muslim, four witnesses from the Muslims. They have what is called udul, al-udul. And al-udul, barakallahu fikum, it is someone that is free from major sin, and he is free from persisting upon the minor sin. This is one of the characteristics of al-adala. When we say the term adala, is someone that is free, bari'um min al-kaba'ir wa min al-israr bil-sagha'ir, and he is free from the persistence of the minor sins. Not that he's not, wa alaikum salam, not that he does not do minor sin, but he doesn't persist on minor sins. And he is free from what? From the major sins. And he doesn't persist on the minor sins. This is the term, what is called al-adala, al-udul. So four Muslims, they witness with their own eyes, and they have adala. They are not known of, barakallahu fikum, they are not known of lying, because lying is a kaba'ir, is a major sin. And likewise, they are not known, barakallahu fikum, of, for instance, sharbu dukhan, smoking, right? They don't know of smoking. What's the new thing that they be smoking? The hookah, right? And unknown, and akhi barakallahu fikum, people having some shubahat about this hookah. Akhi, it is all haram, barakallahu fikum. It is all haram. Now the name will not change the reality. And this kuffar, they will come up with any names just to change one's concept that is still there. This is why the Muslims, they got to be, barakallahu fikum, awake and connect themselves to the ulama all the time. So he mentioned here that you have four people from the Muslims that are upright. Yashhaduna, and they witness. Yashhaduna, they witness. All together, they witness ala anna dhaka, that this man, meaning that private part of the man, dakhala fi dhaka min al-mar'ah, it enter in the private part of the woman. And he say that we are speaking in this form. He say nukin. He say, but we are saying it as a takanni, meaning using that words to mean something. He say وَالظَّاهِر, but what we mean to say is understood by everyone. طيب? He say shahadatun sariha. It is a witness that is a eyewitness. Sarihatan, it is an eyewitness. He say ma yaqulu ra'aynahu, meaning they would not say we see ra'aynahu, we see the man, alayha, we see the man on the top of the woman. La, it is not this type of witness. He say, but to say ra'aynahu fawqaha, la, or we see the man with the woman, or we see the man on the top of the woman. La, he say لا بد, it is a must أن يكون شهادة صريح يفهم الحاكم أنه نال منها ما ينال الرجل من زوجه. He say that it must be that these four individuals, they will see his private part entering the private part of the woman. He say it is not to be say that they will say that, oh, we seen him on the top on the top of her, or we seen them together, la wakallah, but rather it has to be outwardness that they see the private part of the man entering the private part of the woman. And he mentioned likewise a witness that is an eyewitness, whereas the hakim, the judge, will understand right away, right clearly, that annahu, that the man nala minha, entered her. He say ma yunalu ar-rajul, as a man will enter his wife. He enter her as a man will enter his wife. He say nala minha al-jima', that he entered her in the form of the jima', in the form of intercourse. He say alladhi fi makanil ma'rufa, in a place that is well known. The man entering the woman in a place that is well known. So this is barakallahu fikum what is called the al-bayyina. Al-bayyina meaning the witness or the proofs being established. Or he say also likewise al-i'tiraf, or likewise the proof. He gave another example. He say awil haml, or pregnancy. He say min imra'atin, from a woman, laysa bi dhati zawja, from a woman that is not married, that she come with a pregnancy, then this is also a proof that she fall into that which is barakallahu fikum, yani adultery or fornication, or however you want to categorize it. He say fa innal hamal qarina, that the pregnancy, it is a proof barakallahu fikum that anna hadhihi zaniya, that this woman she fell on yani that which is fornication. Illa, except idha idda'at shabaha, except that there is some type of yani some type of, what's the proper word, some type of doubts that is in it. Meaning, mathalan, the woman was raped, right? Mathalan, the woman was raped, right? And she become pregnant. Tayyib, she was raped, and now she come and tell the judge that I have been raped, mathalan. Now she's pregnant. This is what? A proof that she don't have no husband and she's pregnant. Now automatically what is to be concluded? That she is what? She fall into fornication. But now, if barakallahu fikum, there is what is called a shabaha. This is the qarina, meaning the qarina is what? Is the pregnancy. But it could have barakallahu fikum that which is yani something that is doubtful in this issue. He say qalat annaha ataha rajulan. She will say, let's say a man came to me. He say faghtasabaha, and he raped her. She came to the judge, she say, a man came and raped me. Right? A man came and raped me. He say, Shaykh Ubayd, he say, ayyi, ahyanan. He say, takunu hunaka shabaha. He say, sometime there will be, barakallahu fikum, some case where that there will be doubts in that which it could be openly the sentence. Meaning you cannot openly say, well, she is pregnant, she fall into fornication. And we were reading a few days ago, Allah Alam, how truth or not it is. In California, talk about 16 teenagers that became pregnant. Why? Because, quote unquote, from what the thing say, that because that there was a young boy that was in the pool that ejaculated in the pool. And from that, 16 of them all get pregnant. Which is very possible. Yes, because the sperm, right? The sperm is like a fish that is flying, right? If the man, barakallahu fikum, ejaculate, alhamdulillah, what we see is a lot of a spermatozoid. Is how you say it in English? Sperm. Well, the sperm is the whole thing, but you have the organs, huh?
Sperm cells.
Yes, sperm cells. Yes, in French they say spermatozoid. But sperm